Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Season 10. Will Michonne come back? We are doing our Freestyle Friday topics. We are going to do some PDL pack openings. We're going to talk about a new stream that we're going to add, and we're closing out the year. We only got a couple more streams this year. We've got a stream tomorrow, 11. You guys know we do Coffee with Kills, and also we're doing a Sunday night stream, and I'm going to announce that. We're going to do a total of 12 packs today. I'm going to add some very unique items. We're going to close out some of the items that we had. We teased a few, and then there's going to be something that is a little bit unique that I think some characters are going to want to get their hands on. So we're going to do ATT potions. There's 10 left total. Not just this year, total, before we roll up all the characters. We're going to have 5 of those tonight, 5 of those next Friday, and then there's going to be 2 of a brand new item this week and 2 of a brand new item next week. So let me give a shout out. We'll keep track of all these packs. We're going to sell them really, really quickly because I know the hype is really starting to happen with PDL. We're going live on January 10th. Let me give a shout out to the patrons. Patrons, thick and thin, have been here all year long. Thank you so much for everything that you guys do. And, oh, what is that? We're going to do something on Sunday night that you guys have been asking me about. We're going to talk Witcher. So I've gotten through about 3 episodes of it so far. I'm going to watch the rest of it this weekend. So Sunday night at 8 o'clock, we are going to go through Witcher. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it and get caught up on all of it. We are going to break it down like only the 999 Army can break it down. So hopefully you guys are ready and willing to drive into that. And let me give one more shout out. How about our super fans? How about Kimberly M. and Crystal, the singer chick Gore? Absolutely represent this army in a phenomenal way, and looking forward to some brand new super fans. We don't have a lot of kills coins this week because you guys know we didn't do a lot of streams. So I'm going to call on some people and I'm going to assign some kills coins. So you know what? I'm going to give them away tonight, and we're just going to call on some random people. Kel, do we have a count? I don't even know how many of the packs we sold. We're going to go through the pack openings pretty quick. I've got Trigger, Julie J, Trigger, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got a total of 12, so I think we're at 10 right now. So we're only going through 2 more. Once we're done, you guys will have to table those until next week. And you guys want to... we got tons of good stuff. Amy, you're guaranteed to get one of these, I'm pretty sure. So let me see if we got one left. If so, then we're going to cut off the pack openings. We'll do those, and we're going to get into Freestyle Friday. So we're going to blitz through those. Let me get a real quick head count. So I got Trigger with the first one. We got Julie J. JJ. It's going to be some good items in there. Trigger again. And Kel, if you can double check this with me, just make sure that our list match. Bones, Trigger at number 5, and then I got Bones at number 6, number 7, Trigger. Oh, Tammy might not have made it. I know Tammy's going to want to grab some of these. Bones, Julie J again, Trigger, and Bones. We're good. All right, so we went through the entire lot. Is that right? Kels, can you double check? I think is that 11 or 12? And I'll just go off of Kel's list. Tammy Dimes is like, is that 11 or 12? Do we have one left for Tammy? One left. If people go crazy and you double dip, it's the first one that shows up, and then we'll just table it until next week. The next pack opening we're going to do is going to be next Friday, so it's going to be a week. We're not doing one tomorrow. We're not doing one Sunday night, so it'll be Ron. Oh, look at Ron. Ron's sneaking in under the radar. All right, everybody. That's it. So, Tammy, we're going to do it again next Friday, so during Freestyle Friday. So here's what we're going to do. If you guys can hang out just a little bit, we're going to get into some freestyle topics, jump around a little bit, and then randomly, I got Trigger, Julie J, Trigger Bones, Trigger Bones, Trigger Bones. Wow. Back and forth. Julie J, Trigger Bones, and Ron Burgundy Moore. So we got the whole 12 sold. So we're going to kind of add them in throughout the stream. You guys go ahead and start thinking of your numbers. And let's start out with Season 10 Walking Dead. So that is going to be our core topic. If you guys don't know what Freestyle Friday is, we're going to be all over the place. So this won't be a super, super long stream like some of our Play Dead live streams because we're not doing a scenario. What we're doing instead is we're going to put the character record sheets up. We're going to roll a couple characters. And if you have not had a chance to download that sheet, download it from our Facebook fan page because I'm going to highlight a couple things that we're going to walk through. The game is going to be super easy to play. There is going to be some modifications and changes like all games. I mean, it's not going to be a perfect game, but simplicity is the key, and I think everybody's going to have a good time. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that we're doing. I think 106 pieces of gear have been sold. 18. Give you a couple stats to show you the buzz and the excitement around Play Dead Live and why I'm just having a great time with this. 106 gear and armor have been sold. 1,800 dead dimes have been distributed. We've done 13 scenarios. We have trading cards. Hopefully you guys saw the Will to Bill trading card in the screw down case. And a ton of sponsorship. So I'm just going to ask you guys, anybody have any exciting stuff over the holidays? Did you guys get some rest? Were you still on YouTube, or did you guys kind of get away and say, hey, Kills isn't streaming, so I'm going to take a little time away from YouTube? Or who cheated on me? I just want to know. Raise your hand if you cheated on me and you were watching other YouTube streams. I just want to know. Be honest with me. We've got an open relationship like that. It worked. All right. Tammy's like, seeing if it works, just rebooted my phone. All right, Dimes. It does work. So, Kel, let's add Tammy to the ledger for next week. I know we're going to sell 12 next week really, really quickly. So, Tammy, we're going to reserve the first pack for you because I know you got kicked off. And some of these items tonight you'll see will be duplicated next Friday. So, you're at least in the door with one right now. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Julie J. So I did get a chance to, I did a double feature. So I saw Star Wars and then I saw Knives Out, and they were both great. So I'm pretty hyped up about Star Wars. Got a lightsaber, was messing around with Gabe and Grayson. You guys will see that video tomorrow. Who saw some good movies? All right, let's, you know what? Kills coin. Let's start with Tammy Dimes. Tammy Dimes, I'm going to give you the first Kills coin. Give us a movie topic, something about a movie that you want to know. And where's Julia Muse? Julia, give me a 10-second countdown. All of these Kills coins are going to be, you can give them away. You know what? Every Kills coin I give you tonight, you can assign to someone else if you just really don't have a topic. I won't do any spoilers, because look, it's still holidays, and I know I loved it though. I really, really liked the movie, and if you guys could please not post any spoilers to the movies, because some people want to see those as well. So where's Tammy Dimes? Tammy, give us a good movie topic to start this thing out. Do I have to see previous Star Wars to understand the new one? No. You know, there's always things in Star Wars that are going to go back through the history of Star Wars, but I would say you could watch this as a standalone and be completely entertained and get enough knowledge. Or if you want to, you know, if you want to dig down into the history of Star Wars, it's there as well. But just go watch it. Great, great movie in my opinion. Let's see. You know what, Coco? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Well, let me say this. I'm not like a Star Wars nerd. Like, I think I've seen most of them, but I don't watch them for retention. Like, you know, I can't go back and tell you. I know the overview, but I wouldn't say I went and watched it like 5 or 6 times. I just sort of kind of went through the history of Star Wars. But yeah, I mean, I won't be able to sit there and have a conversation about all the history of it, but I can sit there and eat some popcorn and enjoy it. It was that good. So, good topic. You know what? Because we are close to New Year's, who has a good Kills Coin topic. Who has a good Freestyle Friday topic? I'm going to ask for some volunteers. I'm just feeling like giving them away, and then we're going to get into a couple of these pack openings throughout. I want to make sure the pack openings are interwoven in what we do. So tonight, instead of spending 45 minutes on a pack opening, we're going to do a little bit of freestyle, then we'll do a pack opening, then we'll talk a little bit of Play Dead Live, then we'll talk Walking Dead. So who's got a great topic? Can be Walking Dead related. I need some volunteers. Come on, step up to the plate, everybody. We've been away from each other for 3 or 4 days. Let's break the ice here. We're going to talk Witcher on Sunday night too. No spoilers with Witcher. I would ask you guys, watch it. Goucher is going to be a medic. All right. Trigger. Get this thing started. I'm going to give the kills coin to you. You got 10 seconds. All right, Goucher. And I'm going to have character record sheets for all of you. So everybody that rolls a character, not everybody will roll one tonight. They're very easy to roll. But we'll probably roll 10 or 15 characters to get you guys started. And then we're going to roll some more next Friday, and then we'll roll some more next weekend. And then the weekend after that, we're going live. Are we able to be multiple characters? So Trigger's question is related to Play Dead Live. The answer to that question is yes. You can have multiple characters. I would caution of trying to do too much too early. Because keep in mind, we're going to have 3 categories that we're basically having ranking systems. So you'll be able to check those rankings on our Facebook fan page. Later on, we'll have a website set up where you can check the rankings. We're going to rank our players on highest level, and that's going to have to do with your experience level. We're going to rank our players on most dead dimes, and we're going to rank our players on highest PvP. And in fact, many of you have been earning dead dimes outside of the game in our streams. So who wants to know the top 5 dead dimes owners right now? So there's about 1,800 and something dead dimes. Who's interested to know who the top 5 are? So if I were putting the rankings up on the board right now, give me a thumbs up, give me a quick 999 if you want to know who the most wealthy in the game are as we start the game. And that's going to change a little bit. All right. Looks like we got a few people that do. Number 1, richest player. The Greedy Priest. Come on, Ron. Ron Burgundy Moore, 415 dead dimes. 415 dead dimes. The second most wealthy player. Doctors are well paid, apparently. Amy Bones Ferreira, second most wealthy player, 335 dead dimes. The third most wealthy player, well, she's got it in the name, Tammy Dimes, 291 dead dimes. The fourth most wealthy player, Trigger, 285 dead dimes. And number 5 on the most richest PDL players, Will the Bill, 255. Can we make sure that we block that person and make sure that person never... Actually, mods, don't just block him. Actually report him if you could. What a lifeless asshat. I mean, dude, we're here to talk Walking Dead. You got nothing to do on a Friday night. I mean, obviously no friends and just popping in somebody else's stream. Interesting. So, whatever. All right, anyway, that person's gone. So that is our top 5 wealthiest players. And as you know, everybody's starting level 0. And everybody's starting with no PvP points. So if we were putting up a scorecard right now, Ron Burgundy Moore, Father Ron, 415 dead dimes. That's crazy. So you guys were kind of looking down on Ron before. You're like, hey, how come he cut a deal? Well, because he can. Look at all this money he's got. But let me also mention now, remember, dead dimes are only actual currency. Let's say, for example, Amy Bones Ferrero visits the banker and unloads a lot of gear that she has. That could be a way to accumulate some dead dimes. So current wealth, you see exactly where Ron is. But if Amy or Tammy or Trigger were to sell some of the weapons, then that we could see some more. And I'm going to encourage some of it too with the banker. We might actually do our first banker tomorrow and move some of those and transfer some dead dimes into, because some of that gear, some other people are going to want to buy. So anyway, that's an aspect of it. Who's got another? Somebody earlier said they had a good Walking Dead topic. Who is that? If you got a good Walking Dead topic, let me know right now. Don't type the topic. I just want to know because I want to give away some more Kills coins. And once again, this is Freestyle Friday, so if you guys are having a good time, if you like what we do, if you've enjoyed the entire year, we've only got 3 more streams. Tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday, and that is it for 2019. If you guys have had a great time all year long and are ready for 2020, hit that like button. Who else has a good Walking Dead topic? Tommy, can you unhide Julia Muse, please? Thank you. I need my timekeeper. What's up, Cherilyn? Thanks for being here. All right, Coco, let's do it. Coco, you got 10 seconds. Let's get a Freestyle Friday topic. And then after that, I'm going to go to the first pack opening. I want to see the reactions to some of the stuff that's in the packs. We got some good stuff tonight. And like I said, one very, very unique item that we have never had. We'll have it tonight. We'll have it next Friday. And I can't tell you when we're going to have it again. Coco, what you got for us? I want to know who you think is going to die in the second half. Everyone spilled. You know, it's funny, Coco, that a lot of people will say, we don't watch The Walking Dead to find out who's going to die. But I tell you, the most common question that we get are death predictions. And I got to tell you, next year, 2020, is going to be amazing for The Walking Dead. I mean, we've only got like 9 weeks of the whole year where there's not a Walking Dead on a Sunday. So our summer is completely booked. Kel, come on. There's zero probability Michonne is going to die. But I do want to transfer back to, how do you think season 10 will end? Gabriel, I think season 10 is going to end with Maggie's intro and a bigger threat than the Whispers, believe it or not. I think the Whispers go down, and then Maggie's, going to come in real dramatic like, and it's like, oh, there's a lot more people out there that we got to worry about. Just as soon as the group thinks they can catch their breath, they're going to go from people with skin faces to heavy artillery. There are no packs left. No packs left tonight. And I'm going to say get here early next Friday, because once some people see some of what's in these packs, I think the ones next Friday are going to sell really quickly. This is a preview. All right. So once again, Freestyle Friday. We start with the Walking Dead topic. We will get some of your topics in there, but I'm ready to open a pack. Who's ready to open a pack? Just let me know. If you're excited about this, Wilson wants to know how the Horde will be defeated. Somebody's going to walk them off a cliff, Wilson. I think we get the comic book Andrea thing. So once all the walkers are gone, then it's going to be kind of like mano-y-mano. Negan gets that alpha kill more than likely. All right, so let's start out with Trigger. So Trigger, I'm going to give you... Let's start with this page. We're going to go 1 to 6. And then we're going to go to page 2. Good stuff on both pages. And once again, there are only 10 ATT potions left. 5 of them will be on display tonight, and 5 will be next week. After that, they're gone because all the characters are going to be rolled. So Trigger starting out with number 6. All right, everybody. Number 6. Let's see what this thing is. It is. Oh, yeah. This would have been something that Tammy Dimes needed big time. This is the, we haven't seen it yet. We've seen the other classes. This is the Warrior ATT 1 necklace. So we've done ninjas, we've done snipers, we've done engineers. We did the medic. We have not had the Warrior necklace. So this is the Warrior ATT plus 1 necklace. So brand new item, only one of them in play, only one of each necklace. So you can assume a couple of the other ones will make their debut. So some of these items will be sold to the banker tomorrow. People will accumulate dead dimes. So anybody that has gear, I'm going to set up a special time for the stream tomorrow. It won't be our 11 o'clock stream. It's going to be an additional banker stream. And you guys start to let me know which pieces of gear you want to unload. If we don't get to it tomorrow, actually, you know what? We're not going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to give you guys a week to sort of, I'm going to compile the gear list. We're going to do it next Saturday. So tomorrow will only be Coffee with Kills. Then Sunday night, we're going to do The Witcher. And then next Friday, we're going to do Play Dead Live again. And we'll do Freestyle Friday. And next Saturday will be the banker visit. So that way you guys can get rid of whatever gear you don't need before we start. So Trigger, to answer your question, if you want to roll a Warrior, there you go. All right. So let me, and those of you that want to visit, once I get some of the gear, then the gear that's sold will be put back for relist. So for example, if Trigger sells this, Tammy Dimes, you can use some of your dimes to buy it. Yeah, Tommy, that is in the works. So Tommy says, need to know my gear list. I've got a complete list of all the gear, but I'm going to have to put it in a pivot chart. So you guys are just going to have to be patient with that until middle of the week. It's going to take some time to get all the data set up. All right, back to, you know what? It doesn't have to be Walking Dead. It can be anything. Let's go with, I'm going to give a kills coin to Man Bun McCandless. Tommy, you got 10 seconds. Let's put you on the spot. Once again, I am assigning kills coins tonight because we didn't do a lot of streams. So you guys get called on. You got 10 seconds. Got to come up with that topic. And then Tommy, after you, we're going to do another pack opening. What do you want to know, Man Bun? Oh, there's my timekeeper. And I got to tell you, ooh, best Christmas gift ever. I did, Matt. Thanks for asking. I had a great Christmas. You know, it's weird. I think this is the second longest break that I've taken on YouTube in 4 years. So let's see some of the Christmas gifts. Castle of Grayskull when you were a kid. Oh, Tommy means like the whole history. All right, everybody. Throughout your history, what is the best Christmas gift you've ever gotten? Yeah, make sure if you guys are behind, if you guys are just jumping in, just F5. God, I'm bad. It's like I don't remember a lot of Christmas gifts, to be honest. I mean, it's not that I didn't get them. It's just I just think it all kind of lumps together. I'm trying to think of presents that just blew me away. And material presents aren't, I mean, it could be a collectible. I really like collectibles. I did get I gave it to myself. I did get a Kylo Ren Funko Pop, number 321. Supreme Leader, Kylo Ren. Just stuff like that. Will the Bill, what's up? Good to see you, my man. All right, let's jump over to Julie J. Julie J, give me a pack number from 1 to 5. Let's get these packs opened. We're going to roll through some of these packs. I'm going to put the Play Dead Live character record sheet on, and we're going to be jumping around. So Julie J wants number 3. Pack number 3, everybody. Here we go. It is, oh, there it is. There is one of the remaining 10 that are in existence. 5 tonight, 5 next week, and after next Friday, the attribute potions are gone. Gone. So, there will be other potions out there, but the rolling character bonus will be gone, because at that point, a lot of people will be playing alts. The purple stuff is almost out. All right, let's get to Trigger. Trigger. 1, 2, 4, or 5. 1, 2, 4, or 5, Trigger. You guys give her a little help. Give her some advice. Which number should she pick? 1, 2, 4, or 5? Oh, look at this. Hold on. Passing to Man Bun. Oh, look at this. Man Bun. Trigger just gifted you an item. Man Bun, you got 1, 2, 4, or 5. Tommy picks number 2. All right, Tommy. Oh, look at this. Trigger passes to Tommy. Tommy gets the highest rated damage ring we have so far. This is +2 damage. Trigger, that would have been so sweet for a sniper. All right, no buyer's remorse, but +2 damage. Now, Tommy might need to be able to do some damage because he's going to be absorbing a lot, but this ring would have worked for every single class. +2 damage And it was a good pick. So very nice, very generous. Bones. We'll get through the first page, and then we're going to go back to our freestyle topic, and then we'll jump over to the second page. All right, so Bones, 1, 4, or 5. What are you going to go with? Now, the healing rings are good, but I will tell you from a damage percentage, that ring is the best damage ring we have. All right. Hold on. Amy, are you picking number 4 for you because it's Will's favorite number? Or are you picking number 4 and giving it to Will? I want to be clear before we pick number 4. I saw 4 for Will. All right, so this is going to Will the Bill. Amy is passing to Will since he was late. All right. Will, you are getting number 4. A lot of generosity tonight. I'm loving this new year. So pack number 4 goes to Will. Oh, and it is an ATT potion. There we go. ATT +1 for Will the Bill. So we got 2 down. There are 3 more mixed in. And some really, really neat items as well. So let's go back to Trigger. So Trigger, number 1 or number 5? I think Will could actually use that boost. Another ATT potion. Oh, Trigger is passing to Sheila Beasley. Sheila Beasley, the pick is yours. Number 1 or number 5. Those of you that have not picked, have not purchased the packs, are waiting for the playthrough, start to think of which character you want to play. That's going to be important as you gear yourself. Sheila Beasley, number 1 or number 5? Absolutely, Julia. So, Julia, give me a 10-second countdown for Sheila. Hopefully we can track her down. I hope she didn't step out. She was gifted oh, there she is. What? Angel? There you go. Sheila Beasley. 1 or 5. Sheila picks number 5. The character choices you have are Sniper, Tank, Warrior, Medic, Engineer, Ninja, and Priest. Memorize them. Sheila picks number 5. Let's see what lucky number 5 is. Oh boy, I like it. This weapon is called the Serpent. Sheila Beasley, this can be used by any class. The Serpent, I'll get you the exact damage specs next week. I will tell you it is an ATT 6 weapon. So that should give you an idea. It's very high damage. This is the Serpent. It is a rare weapon. Any weapon that has a name is rare. So Sheila, if you get to ATT 6, you can use this weapon. There's a possibility it could scale down a little bit. So I'm going to explain what all this ATT 4, ATT 6. This is why those potions are so valuable. Because it gives you, out of the gates, the boost that you're not going to get. Once these potions, you have to use these potions before you roll your character. If you have 5 potions, you're guaranteed to start out at ATT 6. That's the nice thing about them. All right, and the last pack on page number 1 is Amy Bones Ferreira. So Bones, you're picking pack number 1. Just want to make sure you are picking it first before I do it. If it's you, just give me a quick me, and then I'm going to click the button. All right, pack number 1 is Amy. And it is ATT potion. So 3 of the 5. I don't know how many Amy has, but she might be getting close to 5. That might either be 4 or 5. I'll get an exact tally on it. But 5, and see, here's the way it's going to work. You might as well use them because let's just say, for example, let's say Amy has 4. All right, no, let's do this. Let's say, for example, she has 5. And she's feeling, kind of lucky. Like, well, what are the odds I'm going to roll a 1? And she gets a little greedy and says, you know what? I'm only going to drink 4 of these potions, and I'm going to save one for my alt character. So she takes 4 of these potions, and then from a 1 to a 6, she rolls a 1. Well, then her ATT is a 5, and there's nothing wrong with a 5. But if she would have drank the 5th potion, her ATT would have been a 6, which means she would have started out at the max level. Not only, it's a one-time use. It is consumed and it is done. But your ATT level is also going to affect the percentage of your future ATT advancements. So, if you start with ATT 5, then when you go from level 1 to level 2, you have a 50% chance to take your ATT up a level. If you start at ATT 6, you have a 60% chance. The highest percentage is a 6. And I'm going to show you that on the character record sheets in just a minute. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys right now, do you guys want to do the second page of pack openings? Do you want to start going through the character record sheets? Or do you want to kick back into Freestyle Friday? Totally up to you. All packs have been sold for tonight. But there are amazing items on page number 2 that have never been seen before. Tammy Dime says, let's do the pack openings. You guys want to go through the packs? All right, let's open the packs, and then we'll go through the character record sheets, and then we'll roll a couple characters. That's what you guys want to do. All right. All right, let me also say this, and I'm not, I was talking to Kel a little bit earlier. Even these pack openings literally take hours to put together. So I know a lot of, and I'm not complaining, but I know sometimes we get in and we do Freestyle Friday, but I just need to make everyone aware that when we do these scenarios, there's not a magic art genie in the background. All of these graphics literally take hours to put together on Friday. So when we're doing this, it's very relaxed. I don't know. I'm just telling you guys. I just want you to know that it doesn't magically appear. Literally, you'll see tonight why I'm bringing this up. Because when we're rolling the characters, there's random number generators, and I literally had to put through hundreds of different combinations. So when you roll the characters tonight, that these type of things happen. And they're all different. So this game is going to be very, very detailed. You guys remember we did a little mashup Monday when we stormed the castle? So a lot of good stuff going on. But when we do a roll, the reason I'm not rolling the dice in the background is because I want you guys to see it on the screen, and I want you to be able to participate and pick your die roll. So it's completely random, completely up to you. You're not leaving fates, not behind the scenes. And we play the game, we're going to pop those up there, so your percentages are going to be completely online. Very unique, one of a kind. We're just trying to change the way we do some of this stuff. So that's what's up, everybody. All right, so let me jump over to Trigger. So Trigger, we got 6 more packs left. And that's not even the spreadsheets that Kel and I are working on behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, there's a lot of statistics. So I'll show you guys in a couple minutes what all that stuff means. So let's get through these pack openings. Trigger. Oh, boy. Oh. Trigger is passing to Julia Muse. And I got to tell you, Trigger, there is an item in here that there's only going to be 4 of. She's passing it to Julia. Julia, if you get this, pick wisely. Pick wisely. I love the generosity. You guys are absolutely amazing. This group, you know, if you guys are not proud to be a part of this group, I mean, Trigger passed to Tommy, Bones passed to Will, Trigger passed to Sheila, and now Trigger passing to Julia Muse, and Julia is picking number 4, and I can tell you that is one of the items that you guys will not see a whole lot of. Where's Roxanne? I hinted at this a few weeks back. Do you guys remember when we stormed Grady's garden? Grady has a rare herb that we're going to use in-game as a resurrection potion. This is the first one of its kind. Julia Muse, if you die, that not healing, this is the first potion that will bring you back to life. It's going to stop all that at 0, and it's going to reverse the damage. The first resurrection potion, it is called Grady's Finest. Julia Muse, congratulations. You have a free life. All right, Bones. Amy Ferrero. 5 packs left. There will be a quest for those of you that do want to go out and battle Grady to get a recipe. Could be the possibility that somebody might be able to make these in the future. Amy picks number 2. Pack number 2. Is the tank necklace ATT +1. So once again, one of these is in existence. We have now seen the tank, the warrior tonight. We've seen the sniper, the engineer, the medic, and also the ninja. Could be one left that we've not seen yet. All right, Julie J. 1, 3, 5, or 6. One, 3, 5, or 6. Oh, Julie J is passing to Kel. Now, let me also say, Kel is the banker, and there will be a weekly allowance of dead dimes given to the banker. And now, for Kel's first piece of gear, Julie J is passing to Kel. All right, Kel, 1, 3, 5, or 6. Kel picks number 3, and I can tell you it is the second resurrection potion. There are 2 more that will be available next week. There's only 4. So a lot of you guys remember, Kel is the banker, but Kel will also have a level 0 character. The characters that we created are lores and legends that are spread throughout the PDL universe. But everybody is starting again at level 0. So Kel is the banker, but Kel is going to have a physical character that she also plays. So Resurrection Potion number 2. 3 items left. We got Trigger, Bones, and Ron Moore. So Trigger, let's get a pick. Roxanne's like, I love it. I know. Roxanne, it would have been nice if you would have had Grady's potion at the time. All right, Trigger picks number 5. Number 5 is, ATT potion. So by my calculations, there's 1 more ATT potion and there's 1 more item. So Bones, you have 1 pick and Ron has 1 pick. And one of these items I know is a very special item. And Ron, I think she just picked it. So she picked number 6, and it is the priest necklace. But it has a unique twist to it. This is a priest +1 ATT necklace. However, this necklace can not only be used for good priest, notice the black on the inside. Evil priest can also use this necklace. So anybody wants to roll a dark priest, there you go. And Ron, the last pack of the night goes to you by default. It is pack number 1, and it is, of course, ATT +1, which again, Ron, is probably the equivalent of the necklace. So we've got a lot of good gear. And I'm going to put the character record sheets up on the screen. We can talk about the character record sheets a little bit. We can get into some more Freestyle Friday. You guys let me know. What do you want to do? You want to blitz through these? You want to do freestyle? We've got probably 115 items. Kel and I are going to be working behind the scenes. Like I said, we're going to get that pivot chart set up. And I don't want the character record sheets to be intimidating. I'm going to show you how easy this game is going to be to play. Yes, you're going to focus on your weapons. Yes, you're going to focus on doing damage. But you're going to focus on the experience and the scenario more, and these weapons and stats are going to be an afterthought. And some of the people that printed them out, if you're 100% ready, we'll roll your character tonight. Fair enough. All right. So those of you that have the sheets, put them to the side. And here's what I want to say. Let's say, for example, Amy has 5 ATT potions. If she's ready to roll tonight, we can roll her character. Some of you may want to wait until next Friday when we know that there's going to be more gear out there. We know there's 2 more resurrection potions and there's going to be 5 more ATT potions next Friday. And after that, that's it. So you don't have to roll it just to roll it. If you think that you're going to pick up one of those potions next week, then wait. You don't have to print them out first, Will. It's just going to be easier. We're going to roll characters tonight, next Friday, and next Saturday. So if you didn't get a chance, hold off on rolling them. No need to rush. Print them out during the week, and then we'll roll them again. All right. You guys want to go through this? If you guys want to go through this, give me a thumbs up. Give me a 999. Give me something. And then I'll talk you through what all we're going to do. And if you have dead dimes and you have no gear, I'm going to recommend that you guys show up next Friday. Or next Saturday and trade in some of those dead dimes for gear. Okay. Here we have the front of the character record sheet and the back of the character record sheet. The back's where you're going to put all your armor, all your weapons. Don't worry about that stuff just yet. A lot of your armor, a lot of your weapons are going to have modifiers on them. Page 2. If you guys can focus on the left side of the screen a little bit. This is where, really simple, when you print this out, you're going to put your character name. Class and level. There's 7 classes. Sniper, tank, warrior, medic, engineer, ninja, and priest. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner of the character record sheet, if you guys see that, give me a quick 999, where it says FCS, BRN, STR, INT, GUL, AGI, and FTH. Those are your attributes. You only get one. You don't have to roll 7 attributes. So the top one, FCS, stands for focus. If you're a sniper, that is your only attribute is focus. The one below it is brawn. If you're a tank, your only attribute is brawn. If you're a warrior, your only attribute is strength. A medic is intelligence. An engineer is guile. A ninja is agility. And a priest is faith. To the right of all those letters shows you all the bonuses you get every time you level up. So at level 0 where you start, you get no bonuses. But when you get to level 1, if you're a sniper, you get +2 range damage. Level 2, +4 range damage. Level 3, +6, so on and so forth. If you're a tank, +2 health per level. If you're a warrior, +2 hand-to-hand close damage. Not just hand-to-hand, sorry. Close weapons, swords, knives, any of the above. If you're a medic, +2 close damage, +1 health per level. So you don't have to worry about all these different stats. All you have to worry about is one. So as you can see, we picked Fireman Finney. Will is starting out as an engineer level 0. Background, we can add any background. If he was a used car salesman, whatever, he can put that in there. I'm leaving it blank. Player name, Will Finney. Alignment, I'll give you a whole list of alignments. You can be evil, chaotic good, neutral, lawful evil, lawful good. You help wounded pigeons, you're lawful good. If you kick animals, you're lawful evil. So I'll give you a breakdown of all of that before next week so you can kind of choose how you play your character. And experience points, everything you do is going to earn experience. So when you're going through, if you guys are victorious in something, you make a good decision, I'll have notes, and at the end of every campaign, I'm going to assign you experience points. Experience points will help you level up. The more stuff you do, the more experience you gain. All right. Everybody good. That's the easy part. Top corner should be no issues. Okay, we mentioned this a couple weeks ago. Level 0 characters start out with how much health? If you don't know, look at the yellow circle. We should give kills coins. Actually, we should do a quiz. When you're level 0, every character starts with 5. So all level characters, doesn't matter if you're a tank, ninja, medic, whatever, everybody starts with 5 health. Easy. Don't have to worry about rolling hit points. Okay, this is where the intimidation kicks in. It's still easy. All right, so next screen. If your base health is 5 and you're level 0 and you have no gear whatsoever, your total health is 5. So you just put your base health that you start out with in that category, and then you just carry it down. Now, if you were level 1 and if you're level 1 and you're a tank, what would your base health be? I'm going to give a kills coin, Kel, to the first person that can answer that question. So a level 1 tank would have a base health of what? Pretty good. All right, Kel? Ron Burgundy Moore is correct. You start out with 5. You're a tank. You go up 1 level. Now you're at 7. Okay. For another kills coin, if you're a level 2 sniper, what is your base health? A level 2 sniper, what is your base health? Nobody's gotten it yet. But once I explain this to you, it's going to make perfect sense. Is there a health bonus for snipers? Okay, Amanda Tomlin, first person to get it. Kills coin to Amanda. There is no health bonus for every class. So a sniper is going to be very gear dependent. So if Trigger is a sniper, she's still only going to be able to take the same amount of damage unless she wears health gear. So you're going to have to balance your gear of which gear you want to do damage and which gear you want to add health. So maybe she puts on a pair of bracers that give her +2 health, or a matching set, bracers and boots that give her +4 health. So you're going to balance your health with your damage. And what this is going to do, it's going to create a natural cycle to where you could get a person like Tommy who could be level 10 and have 20 health, because Tommy's not going to be able to do a lot of damage. He's going to have to absorb a lot of damage. So remember, everybody starts with a base of 5. This is your education class, Julia. That's why I'm doing it on a Friday night. All right, so as a follow-up question, a level 4 priest has a base health of what? A level 4 priest has a base health of what? The correct answer is 9. He starts with the base of 5. If you go down to the bottom left where it says faith, that's your priest, +1 health, 4 additional levels. 5 + 4 = 9. You don't have to know it for every class, You just have to know it for your class. Once we get the base health down, damage is going to be the same thing. Okay. It's not hard. It's actually, if you focus on one class, somebody name a class they want to be, and I'm going to explain it to you really, really quickly. I'll either explain your damage or your health. Pick a class and let me know what you would like to know. So Tammy picks a warrior. So Tammy, as a warrior, you get +2 close damage, no health modifier. So Tammy, a level 10 warrior, would have a base health of 5 at level 10. But your damage is going to be 20 additional damage because your damage is going to scale up. You're going to hit harder, but you're still going to take the same amount of personal damage. However, your gear will compensate for your lack of individual health. And as a warrior, you're going to be wearing heavier health gear to absorb that damage. A medic. So Amy, as a medic, if you're level 10, it's very balanced. You're going to do, your base health is going to be +1 per level. So your base health is going to be 15. Your damage is also going to be 15. I'm sorry, it's going to be 11. It's going to be 11. Your damage starts as a base 1 and then 10. Will, as an engineer, +1 range damage, -1 damage per level. So, Will, if you're level 10, your engineer is going to do 11 range damage. Your base health is still going to be 5. But you're also going to take -1 damage per level. Okay. Let me transition over to damage. Every character starts out at level 0 with a base damage of 1. So for example, Will's a level 0 engineer, Tammy is a level 0 warrior. If they stand there with no weapons, they're basically going to hit 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. They're going to do this 5 times until both characters die. Make sense? They both start with 5. They both are slugging it out. Exactly the same. So, if Will and Tammy are both level 0, and Tammy has a +1 knife, who's going to win? And how many turns is it going to take them to win? Tammy's going to hit Will for 2. Will's going to hit her for 1. Tammy's going to hit Will for 2. Will's going to hit for 1. So by the 3rd turn, Tammy's going to win. Exactly. Perfect. Ron, you're with me. Tammy in 3 turns. Now we're getting the hang of it. So, add gear to it. If Will has +1 health, Tammy's still going to win. But now Will is going to have 6 points of health. So Tammy's still going to win in 3 turns. But if Will has 2 pieces of gear, it's going to take Tammy 4 turns. So that's the whole gist of it. And when you get into +2 gear, range. Now, range, close up, clearly a sniper is going to get a first shot. You don't want to let a sniper pick you off from a long way away. But if you get close on a sniper, you got a huge advantage. Okay, let's talk about attributes. You guys know about these attribute potions and why I've been hyping them up. They're so important. Every piece of gear and every weapon has an ATT score. That's your attribute. So, if Tammy Dimes uses no attribute potions and tonight rolls a 2, her ATT at level 0 is going to be 2, which means she can only equip weapons and armor that are ATT 2 or lower. So if Tammy were to drink 2 attribute potions and she rolls a 1, now her ATT is going to be 3. You want to get that base attribute as high as possible. But just because you have a high base attribute does not mean that you're going to win. It means that you're going to have a slight edge when you start out, but you can still die and make bad decisions. Exactly, Julie. I would only save attribute potions if I were going to roll more than one character. Yes, Tammy, what I'm working on is the gear that you guys have, the ATT, and also the damage that it'll be able to do. So, for example, a sword might do 2 points of damage. But if it's sword plus 2, you're doing 4 points of damage. But if it's sword plus 2 that has ATT 4 and you're only ATT 3, you're not using that sword until you level up. So you can have it, but you may not be able to use it. The game is going to be very gear dependent. Everything, all the dead dimes that have been won are all yours. We have a log of it. All the gear, the riot belts, and all of the gear that has been purchased in the packs are all 100% yours. And you're not going to lose them. If you die, you're not going to lose your gear. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the most important stat in the game. And some are going to be ready to roll their character tonight. So here's the way attributes are going to work. When you roll your character, use your potions, don't use your potions, do whatever you want to do. Let's say you don't have any potions and you roll a 1. Your starting attribute score that is circled in yellow is going to be a 1. That's always going to be your starting attribute score. That is never going to change. Your percent chance is going to scale based on that number. So if you start with attribute of 1, 10%, 2, 20%, 3, 30%, 4, 40%, 5, 50%, 6, 60% is the max. So, every time you level up, you have a percentage chance to raise your attribute 1 point. So, if you start with an attribute of 6, it's okay. This is the most important part, so I'll definitely take questions with this. The highest attribute you can start the game is a 6. At level 0, 6 is the max attribute. If you drink 10 attribute potions, you can only start out at a 6. Correct, Julie. So when you go from level 0 to level 1, if your percentage is 50, there will be 10 dice up on the screen and you will have a 50-50 chance of raising your attribute one level. So if you're attribute 5, you go from level 0 to level 1, and you hit that 50% chance, your attribute will raise to level 6. Level 2, it could go to 7, 8, 9, 10. Your attributes will never be capped. There's always going to be gear. You could be ATT 20. That's why you're going to have a starting attribute score and a current attribute. And that current attribute will decide what type of gear, what type of weapons that you can use. So as you grow in level, you're going to be able to wield stronger weapons. Thus, your damage is going to be higher. Your health is going to be higher. But if you go to sleep and take off all your gear, somebody could still come up and kill your 5 total health. Just like anything else. It's going to be very realistic in that perspective. Too many games, they have a level 20 and the dude's sleeping and has 5,000 hit points, and you got to sit there for an hour, and like a level 1 takes you an hour to kill somebody while you're asleep. And that's not going to be the case with this game. If you have no weapons and no dimes, then I would suggest you play and get weapons and dimes. That's the whole purpose of playing. I would not expect to play once every 5 weeks and to have gear. It's just not going to happen. I mean, the people that play the game or show up during the week for streams, and look, we're trying to stagger it, so there's going to be something for everybody all week long. I don't expect you guys to be here 7 days a week. I get it. People have things to do outside of that, but there's going to be different scale of players. There's going to be players that want to play every week that are really hardcore players. There's going to be casual players, and there's going to be players in the middle. And we want to have something for everybody. Okay. Let's put something else up on the screen. All right. Hopefully we've got everybody back. That's my bad, everybody. All right. We got everybody back? Yeah, let's get everybody to F5. That was me. I was getting ready to show a sneak peek. Yeah, once we get everybody to F5, I'll show you guys a sneak peek. All right, so who wants to see a sneak peek of a potential Will the Bill card in gear? We've seen Fireman Finney, but how about a leveled up version of Will the Bill? All right. This is a sneak peek, something that could be in print by the end of the year. And this is how I crashed. Sorry. But this is what your character record sheets could start looking like. Custom image. You can see Fireman Finney, Engineer level 5. See the experience points, 18,000. out of 32,000. Current attribute, you can see the starting attribute, if that was a 5, that's assuming that of 2 of the 5 levels he's leveled up, he was able to raise his attribute. Hey, maybe he's lucky. Maybe he could get 3 times, 4 out of 5. That attribute score could be higher. Total health. Now, an engineer gets no health bonus. I'm also making the assumption that he's got gear, and gear is going to add to his total health. And right inside the bicep, you can see his base damage is 6. And once again, this would be assuming he has a nice weapon, and his damage would be 13. Now, what kind of weapons could do all of this stuff? Let me show you a scaling weapon as well. Here's a few fill in the blanks. These are not all accurate. This is not all his gear. I haven't laid it all out. But this is what you're going to do with the back of this. So you can see a riot mask maybe would give him +1 health. Engineering amulet, additional damage. That would add to his damage score. Leather armor, perhaps he has +1 health. Fire bracers, additional damage. Riot boots could add health. Of course, I got the 999 gaming t-shirt. That makes you invincible, Will. Sorry if you got one of those on. Healing ring, 9mm pistol would add damage. And you can see some of the miscellaneous items. So what you're going to do as you start to get weapons, and you know what? You can print out multiple copies of this and you know, kind of do your rough draft. But when you fill these in, we're going to calculate what your total health modifier bonus is and what your additional damage is. And then all you do is you just pencil them in the bicep, your total damage. So your base damage is going to be 1 plus whatever your damage multiplier is for that level. Your base health is going to be 5. And if you get a health multiplier, your base health is going to go up. And in all these other scores, what I'm looking at is your current attribute, your total health, and your total damage. And before long, you guys will be able to keep up with all of this. You'll know what your base damage is. You'll know what your health is. You'll know what your attribute is. Okay, there may be some questions. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 more of these introductory streams. You can watch the playback. So, Will said laminate and use a dry erase marker. So, Patreon sponsors. Who's a Patreon sponsor here? If you're a Patreon sponsor, do me a favor. Just type a 999 so I can give you a shout out. So, all Patreon sponsors, PDL sponsors, sorry, Ron. Ron corrected me. All PDL sponsors will be getting one of these character record sheets on dry erase laminate. Not regular laminate, it's going to give you a streak. Actual custom dry erase laminate. A branded 999 PDL dry erase marker. It's going to be included in your PDL pack that you're getting in March. So in addition to the trading cards, one of the items you're going to receive is going to be one of these in color, dry erase laminate. So you can have some, some notepads you can use. And then when you have this, I'm going to ask you guys to kind of spice it up and post it on the Facebook fan page. So that's going to be one of the extra bonuses in there for the group. There's going to be a few extra bonuses as well. Also, in January, we are going to open up the PDL sponsorship again. I think we have 27 sponsors. We're going to raise the cap to 50. And we're going to cap it at 50. And that is going to be for the June mailing. So, of course, there's going to be 3 new cards. There's going to be some other branded merchandise. So the game is going to continue to develop. All right. Who thinks they're ready to roll a character? Now, once we roll this character, it will be your character. We're not tearing this character up and rolling a new one. So there will be a log of it. There will be a record of it. And once again, you don't have to roll it tonight. If you plan on picking up some potential potions, then I would say do it next Friday. All right, I need a volunteer. We're going to roll a character. All right. So we're going to roll Amy's character because I know which class she wants to play, and I know she has a lot of the potions. So this is going to be the first official character roll, and then we'll do someone else that doesn't have any potions. So, Amy, I'm going to assume that you're going to consume all 5 potions. And if so, we will take them out of inventory. All right, so Amy's going to start out with 5 potions. Now, here's the way it's going to work. Very easy. So Amy will have one of these sheets. She'll write her character name. Amy, am I correct in assuming that you're going to be a medic? We want to dot all the I's, cross all the T's, make sure we're good. So, Amy for class and level. It's going to be a medic, level 0. She can fill in her player name. Alignment. I'm going to leave alignment blank for now. I will post the alignments on the Facebook fan page sometime this week. You don't have to choose that right now. That is going to be what your character tends to do. And I'll give descriptions of each one. There's probably going to be maybe 6 different alignments. You can leave that blank for now. And under experience points, 0. Haven't done anything yet. So, Amy, under the base health, I need you to write 5 because your base health is going to be 5. And not in the bicep where it says damage, but down below where it says base damage, I need you to write 1 because your base damage is going to be 1. Good so far? All right. Total health in the heart, leave that blank because once we calculate which gear sets that you're going to wear, because you have several gear sets, you could have health or you could have damage, we're going to calculate that on page number 2 later, and then we'll put your total health. So your total health is probably going to be 5 plus, you might be 15 health because I know you have good gear. So we'll do that later. To the right where it says character appearance, you can cut and paste. You can do that all on your own. Now we're going to do the attribute. So, Amy, we know that you have 5 potions that you consumed. So I need you to pick a number 1 to 6. Now they go from right to left. So the 3 across the top will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So her attribute is going to be the 5 potions she consumed plus whatever number she comes up with. Now, we know it's a max of 6. So she will be a 6, but I'm going to do the roll anyway so you guys can see how this works. So she picks number 3. All right. So she would have rolled a 5. So that means she could have consumed, if she was a gambler, she could have consumed 1 potion. So all those potions are gone. They're overkill. But she's starting out with an attribute of 6. So the pick doesn't matter. Now, for some of you, the pick will matter. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the character record sheet. This is the important part. All right. So, Amy, your current attribute leave that blank because I don't know if you have I don't think you have an ATT necklace. Your starting attribute score down below the shield is going to be 6. And your percent chance is going to be 60% chance. Okay, everybody with me so far? Okay, wealth is self-explanatory. Just write down how many dead dimes you have. There are 2 boxes to the right of wealth. 1 box is going to be special moves. Don't worry about that right now. You're all too low to even worry about that. Your characters will have special maneuvers. To the right of that is going to be a profession. Don't worry about that right now either. You will have the ability to learn a second profession, whether it's a tailor, a cook, a gambler, which will give you additional bonuses. Down below that is a PvP ranking score. That will be used very soon. You can read it. Don't worry. And of course, down in the middle is various treasure, things that you can accumulate. Okay. We have our first medic, ATT 6. I'll fill in all the bonuses. Who else knows which character they want to run and is 100% ready to roll a character? That means every time Amy levels, she has a 60% chance to raise her attribute 1 point higher. Now, once again, there is going to be one more pack opening next Friday, which will have some more attribute potions and a couple other items. So if you're on the fence with that, you can wait. We don't need to rush character rolls in tonight. There's plenty of time to get everybody rolled. All right, I think Amanda, which character class were you going to play? Amanda wants to become a sniper. Okay. Once again, Amanda, do you have a jazzy sniper name you want to use? Don't have to fill it in now. You can upload it later. So character name, class and level. Amanda is going to be a sniper, level 0. Hey, Kels, can we give a kills coin to the first person that can tell me what Amanda's attribute is? Who can tell me what the attribute is for a sniper? Not the attribute score. There you go. Heart of Nixie. Focus. Focus is the attribute, not stealth. Focus is sniper. Brawn is tank. Strength is warrior. Intelligence is medic. Guile is engineer. Agility is ninja. And faith is priest. Get used to those. Your character is going to have an attribute that you need to work on. No worries. The reason I wanted to ask is I want to get you guys used to the terminology. All right, so Amanda is going to be a sniper. We'll do the alignment experience point. So Amanda, what is your base health at level 0? If you can't answer, you can't create the character. Now you can create the character. Just want to see if you're paying attention. Five. That is correct. So Amanda, your base health is 5. What is your base damage, Amanda? Everybody starts out with a base damage of 1. 5 base health, 1 base damage. Level 0, everybody starts out no weapons, no armor, base damage of 1. All right. Here's the hard part. Pick a number, 1 to 6. This is your attribute. All right. She picks a 6. And her attribute is a 3. All right. So go back to your character sheet. So Amanda, your starting attribute score is a 3. Your percentage chance is 30%. Your current attribute is also a 3. So, Amanda goes out questing and finds a sword that is ATT 4. Can she use it? Yes or no? Correct answer is no. Amanda finds a helmet that is ATT 6. Can she use it? Yes or no? This is where it gets easy for those of you that have been paying attention for the last hour. Amanda finds a slingshot that is ATT 2. Can she use it? Amanda finds a sniper necklace that gives her an ATT +1 bonus, and she finds an ATT 4 crossbow. Can she use the ATT 4 crossbow? Exactly. Percentage chance is only used when you go up a level, and it is the chance you raise your attribute. Your percentage chance will always be 30%. So when you go from level 0 to level 1, we're going to put 10 dice up on the screen, and you're going to have a 30% chance of going from attribute 3 to attribute 4. Then from level 1 to level 2, raising attribute 1 again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Easy. So easy a caveman can do it. All right. Who is ready to roll that is not planning on playing a medic or a sniper? Who's ready to roll a character that is not going to be a medic or a sniper? All right. Tommy the Tank. All right. Tommy, we're going to run through yours quickly, all right? Character name. Don't have to tell me. Class and level. You guys can upload these on the Facebook fan page if you want. So Tommy is going to be Tank, level 0. Background, don't need to worry about it right now. Player name, he can fill it in. Once again, alignment, I will post a list of all the alignment you guys can decide. Tommy wants to be an evil tank, he can be an evil tank. Totally up to him. Play the character the way you want, and experience points will be 0. Tommy, what's your base health at level 0? Tommy, you with us? I'm going to do these spot quizzes just to make sure you guys are following along, and the more you... Tommy, what is your base health at level 0? Anybody want to help Tommy out? It's 5. Tommy, what is your base damage at level 0? That is correct, Nixie. Everyone starts out at 5. Correct. All right. Tommy's base health is 5. His base damage is 1. Bonus trick question before you roll your character. Tommy, at level 3, what is your base health at level 3? And anybody can answer this question as a follow-up. That is incorrect, Tommy. At level 3, your base health is 11. At 0, it's 5. A tank gets 2 health per level. So it's 11. All right. And the last trick question for everybody. What is a tank's attribute name? It is Brawn. So if you go down to the bottom left-hand corner, that is your cheat sheet. BRN is Brawn plus 2 health per level. So if you're level 0, you start at 5. And then for every level, you add 2. So if Tommy's level 3, 5 plus 3 times 2 is 5 plus 6, which is 11. If Tommy's level 5, it would be 5 times 2, which is 10. Add 5 base health, which means his base health would be 15. We'll get his total health later, because total health is going to be your gear. Your total damage is going to be your weapons and your gear. So right now it's a 5 and 1. Let's get Tommy's starting attribute. So we're going to pick another. Let's cover those back up so we don't use that one again. All right, Tommy. Pick a number from a 1 to a 6. Tommy picks number 2. Tommy the tank starts out with a very good number, actually. Nice roll, Tommy. I would take a 5 with no potions. So Tommy starts out at an ATT 5. All right, so we're going to pull Tommy's character record sheet. So Tommy, down below the shield, where it says starting attribute score, put a 5 and percent chance, 50%. That means every time you level, you'll have a 50% chance of raising your attribute 1 point. Okay, tank question for everybody. Tommy finds a shield that is ATT 6. Can he use the shield? Tommy has a bat that is ATT 3. Can Tommy use the bat? Okay. Tommy's starting attribute is 5. Tommy finds a necklace, a tanking necklace, or he uses his dead dimes. Tommy goes and sees the banker, and Kel is selling a tanking necklace that gives him ATT1. Tommy buys the necklace, and there's also a shield for sale that is ATT6. Can Tommy now use the shield if he buys the necklace? The answer is yes. Tommy starts at a 5. He buys a necklace, which gives him a 6, and then he can equip the shield. All right. We're going to do a couple more characters, and then I'll let you guys watch the playback, and then hopefully this will go a little bit faster next Friday once everybody has the sheets printed out. All right, so who has another character that's not a medic, a sniper, or a tank? All right. Matt, what character are you going to run? All right, Matt the Ninja. Okay, Matt. What is your attribute? What's your attribute called as a ninja? It's light blue for color coding. If you guys are wondering what that little chart is down in the bottom left-hand corner. It is not stealth. There is no stealth attribute. Doesn't exist. It is agility. It is your only attribute. All right, so Matt, same thing. You have a character name. Your class will be Ninja, level 0. We'll go over your alignment later. Experience points are 0. Matt, what's your base health? Five. What's your base damage? That's incorrect. We're going to get it right eventually. Your base damage is 1. Everybody's base damage starts at 1. If you guys are following along at home, write this down if you're going to roll a character next week. My base health is 5. My base damage is 1. know the answer to those two questions because I'm going to ask it over and over and over again. All right, Matt, we're going to roll your attribute. Pick a number 1 to 6. Right? Like the Doors. 5 and 1. 1 and 5. Yeah, there you go. We'll do some Jim Morrison for you guys. All right, let's do it, Matt. Go big or go home. I'm about to die here. It's only 6, Matt. You can only pick 1 to 6. There is no 7. Pretend it's a 6-sided dice. Oh boy. All right. You know what? We're going to do one additional character. I'm going to ask you guys to watch the video. I can't do this. Yeah, I'm good with characters. All right. I don't know what's going on. We will do a stream tomorrow morning, and it is not going to be related to PDL. Sunday night, we're going to do The Witcher. And next Friday, my challenge for everybody is watch the video, pay attention to the Facebook post. We've given a lot of this explanation. Print out the pages. If you want to play, you got to be ready to go. You guys are going to have to do some work on this. We've done this for like an hour and a half, so there's only so much I can do. Watch the playback, check it out, be back over the next couple of streams, and we will certainly get everybody figured out. So, hey, thanks, everybody. Appreciate you guys being here. I will see everybody tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and let's get some characters rolled up. Thanks. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.